From her earliest memories, Zoe Chin-Loy treated creativity not as an escape, but as a language, weaving imagination into everything she touched. As a child, she discovered that fabric could be a form of storytelling, each color a chapter, each thread a declaration of freedom. She learned early that fashion was not about hiding flaws but revealing fire, and this sacred realization would one day shape her destiny as both artist and advocate. The path to her power was not paved with ease. It was carved through doubt, perseverance, and the quiet rebellion of self-acceptance. Zoe Chin-Loy grew up in a culture that often demanded conformity, yet her spirit refused to shrink into silence. Through reflection and resilience, she alchemized insecurity into illumination, learning that her body was not a boundary, but a bridge to liberation. As she stepped into the fashion world, her intention was never to simply be seen. It was to shift perception, to make visibility itself an act of revolution. Zoe Chin-Loy carried her authenticity like a torch, guiding an industry long clouded by narrow ideals toward inclusivity and awareness. Every photo shoot became an offering, every campaign a mirror in which countless women could finally recognize themselves. For Zoe Chin-Loy, modeling became meditation, a practice in presence, power, and purpose. She approaches each project not as performance but communion, using her platform to amplify voices silenced by convention. Through her work, she has proven that true beauty radiates not from symmetry or size but from self-knowledge, the rarest and most radiant fabric of all. Beyond the runway, her impact deepens through mentorship, education, and advocacy, nurturing the next generation of artists who dare to dream beyond limitation. Zoe Chin-Loy speaks openly about the psychology of self-worth, reminding others that empowerment is not bestowed but reclaimed. Her presence in these spaces transforms the conversation from fashion to freedom, from image to identity. Her commitment to sustainable diversity has reshaped the ethics of modern fashion, demanding more than visual representation. She insists on cultural and structural inclusion. Zoe Chin-Loy challenges brands to move beyond token gestures and into authentic transformation, ensuring that every decision reflects respect for real human beauty. Through her courage, the industry learns that equality, when lived, becomes the truest form of elegance. Even amid acclaim, she remains humble, grounded in gratitude, ever-evolving in artistry and vision. Zoe Chin-Loy views her career as a continuum, a living story written by intuition and purpose rather than ego or expectation. Every collaboration becomes an exchange of energy, a moment to uplift, inspire, and leave behind more light than she found. Today, Zoe Chin-Loy stands as both muse and movement, a symbol of rebirth in an era hungry for authenticity. Her journey teaches that beauty is not a possession but a practice, an ongoing dialogue between courage and creativity. Through her example, we are reminded that the most powerful thing a woman can wear is her truth, and when worn boldly, it transforms not just her image, but the entire world watching her rise.